G'day everyone, I'm Matt from Panda Garage here. Today we have an amazing video that's not so amazing, it's just basically the same of what you've been seeing. Today we continue on the Commodore. Fun. Join me. For those who are new or you're seeing this line, go back and watch some of the videos that basically on the Commodore. Basically what I'm trying to do at the moment is trying to get it ready to sell, and it's just got a lot of issues, this car. So I've gone through with you guys on a few of them, but today what I'm really trying to do is basically get all of the front bumper sanded off. I've filled in some gaps. I'm going to show you that progress right now, and hopefully we can start to see a bit more progress. I've got to go to a wreckers, so basically I'll lay out what needs to be done to the car. We need a new side panel, new front guard on the driver's side. Basically fix the front bumper. Rear bumper needs to have a bit of work put on it, and also the side quarter panel here has got a couple of dings in it, which I got one out by hand, but the other's a bit too difficult to get to, so I'm going to have to get a suction cup for that. Other than that, just needs to spruce up in a bit of a clean and it'll be basically perfect. Oh, I just thought of another thing, the auto transmission. I think I might have shown that in the last episode or the one beforehand. Just needs a new button. So basically that's it. So I'm going to show you the progress now, and then today we're going to start sanding down the actual front of the bumper, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually get this done. So the progress is this. You can see I've had a bit of primer down, but as you can see by my chunky work, I really wanted to fill it in and let it just set. So this has been basically curing for like 24 hours. We need glue for that at this point. But essentially, there's a real mess over here. So basically we're going to sand all that down because there's huge deep scratches. Sand off any of the excess, which is a lot, but I think it's going to do all right. I think it filled in the cracks. I just really wanted to make sure of it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So it's going to just be a whole lot of me showing you guys exactly what I'm up to. So we'll get started now. Okay, so essentially what we're going to be doing here now is I'm just going to sand all this side bit down there. This one had fairly deep gouges. As you can sort of see up there, that quarter panel is like dinged in big time. And so this was all scratched up. So I'm using 1000 grit paper. As you can see, it's a little bit dirty from previously doing some sanding. But the idea I want to do with this at the moment is, like, I know this is fairly chunky, but I want to sort of smooth it down and take off as minimal as possible. I can start to see that we weren't too successful in some spots, but that's essentially what we're going to do now. So I might just time lapse this because it's going to take a while. But let me know in the comments if you like time lapses or you prefer me to sort of let it run and just talk, or just keep the highlight bits, or if you enjoy the time lapses. So we're going to get started on that right now. Okay, so as to be expected, it's not working as well as I'd like it to. It's going to take a very long time to get this down to sort of the right height to use the 1000 grit. So I'm going to try and find a bit more coarser sandpaper, and then we'll come back and we will knock this out. That's not too bad. I mean, it has filled in the gaps. Keep in mind, before everyone starts writing that you don't know what you're doing, this actually is my first time properly trying to paint a car. So I'm learning as I go. I'm not really watching any tutorials or anything on that. Just sort of using basic knowledge and stuff that I sort of picked up over the years, but I think we'll be alright. Once it gets another coat of primer, I think that's going to look great. So basically, gotta get all this chunky shit off now, all the way across. So I'm going to get started on that, and I'll let you guys know how I go. Okay, so basically, I went a bit crazy. So we got all that sanded down. As you can see, I started going to town on all these other ones. And I mean, for a first try, I'm pretty happy.
Like a lot of these big holes in this, right there and there, and like over here, and like all down the side, are actually filled in quite well. There's a few misses here and there, which I think the primer and like filler will get. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's about as far as I can go with it for now. I've got to basically pull this out and wash it. As you see, there's just a lot of junk around the moment, so I've got a lot to deal with. But we'll wash this front, and then we'll prime it one more time, and then I think we'll get the paint and we'll paint this. Then finally, I can get a few more of these bits and pieces done. Like, as you would have seen, I've shown over and over again, that panel is completely buggered in this car. But as you can see, I mean, the car just needs a bit of love, and it should be back good as gold. And then hopefully in the future, someone else will be able to enjoy this car. So yeah, so I think that's it for now. We'll I'm going to tidy this up, and then in the next video, hopefully we'll be doing a lot more work on it. Should have a bit more time, and hopefully we'll go into the junkyard. We've got some panels. Okay guys, short one again today, but thank you all so much for watching. Remember to check us out on Facebook under Panda Garage, and under Instagram, so it's at the Panda Garage. So thank you all so much for watching again. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, and leave comments what you'd like to see. If you've got any questions at all, let me know down below. Not stopping making videos. I've just been sort of building up a big pile of them, and hopefully they'll come out more consistently, and hopefully you all enjoy it. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, my name's Matt, this is Panda Garage. I'll see you guys next time.